And moving away from that, in Sri Lanka's capital Colombo, the 350-meter-tall Lotus Tower is now accessible to the public. The communications tower was built for an estimated $113 million and financed using Chinese loans. Construction on the tower began in 2012 under former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who is the older brother of Sri Lanka's recently ousted President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The tower has been mired in corruption allegations since the construction began. The tower was built by the state-owned Colombo Lotus Tower Management Company. The company's CEO, Prasad Samarasinghe, said that they have to open the tower despite the controversy surrounding it because of huge maintenance costs. Sri Lanka's broadcasters allege that the structure cannot cover the island nor improve current transmissions. They say it is of no use as a communications tower. Local media reportedly called the Lotus Tower a towering story of pride and waste. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa borrowed heavily from China for infrastructure projects. Chinese debt accounts for over 10% of Colombo's $51 billion in external borrowings. Beijing has so far only offered additional loans instead of taking a cut on outstanding borrowings. Some Sri Lankans view the tower as a reminder of the country's financial problems. And for more on this, WION correspondent Dasunia Thauda has sent us this report from Sri Lanka. Take a look.
One of the most prominent Chinese projects here in Sri Lanka, and also dubbed as the tallest structure here in Southeast Asia, the Lotus Tower in Colombo today opened its doors to the public, where Sri Lankans can now visit this Lotus Tower and take a glimpse of Sri Lanka, especially Colombo, from its viewing deck. Now, while China opens its doors to Sri Lankans to come and visit the Lotus Tower, it was also reported today that India became the leading lender of Sri Lanka, especially during the first 4 months of Sri Lanka's calendar year, provided that the country was undergoing a turbulent economic crisis. Both China and India are close allies of Sri Lanka, and the island nation maintains close ties with both countries, with debt restructuring already on the cards, with India anticipating a similar outcome with China as well. Reporting for WION World is one from Colombo. I'm Dasunia Thauda.
Moreover, according to the Verite research think tank, India has emerged as a top lender to Sri Lanka in 2022, lending out around $377 million in loans to the island nation as it grappled with unprecedented political crisis and economic turmoil.